Hi. Oh, I need to look. It's Thursday, September 28th, 2023. Um, okay. The View. I did not watch the Republican debate last night. I watched Survivor and The Amazing Race. And I have a lot to say about those things, but I feel like I should make separate videos about those. And maybe this channel is going to just become a response to things that I watch on TV, despite the title of what this channel is. I think Megan McCain is the worst. Maybe be branching out into all sorts of other television programs. I won't be talking about Vanderpump Rules or any of the Housewives franchises that The View talked about today because I I find them abysmal. They're all so fucking fake. And I get it. Not most of like a lot of reality TV is curated, and I get that. But I like the competition shows, not so much the ones where these idiots are thrown together and are made to pretend like they're supposed to have a relationship and are put into these false uh you know you know I don't know the word I'm looking for. I've been drinking. um Combative, false combative situations. Anyway, excuse me. Let's talk about The View and their responses to the Republican debate. I did watch a lot of the clips of things. Looked like, I watched the first one. It was a giant shit show. This one looked worse. Um, Ramaswamy is just a fucking moron, railroading through a bunch of crap. Like he just, all he wants to do is just talk. Um, I do get Amy Alyssa Farrah Griffin's point about Nikki Haley having the being the one person that has some sort of substantive something to say on the stage, but I don't like her all in attitude about her. Like she's not a savior. She is a flip flopper. She doesn't really have a lot of conviction. She's changed her, and it's not people over time get to change their minds and change their opinions, and I get that. And you can't hold someone to things that they had said or done 30 years ago. But um, Nikki Haley, her change of ideals, it goes back and forth so hard and so quickly that it can't really be seen anything other than opportunistic. I get where Amy Alyssa Farrell Griffin is trying to say there's a reasonable candidate, someone who's got a better idea, that someone's not as crazy as Trump, not MAGA. And I get where she's trying to go with this, but she's so far entrenched in this idea that we have to do something. There isn't, it Trump's the nominee, lady. I get it. Tout all you want. Her little pouting, I had more to say. Everybody talks over the music. Talk over the music. That felt so victimy. And it was like, and it reminded me of the namesake of this fucking channel. It was like, oh, oh, now you played music over me. I get to talk. Every single one of them talks over the music. Talk over the music and finish your fucking thought. They told you to talk over the music and you were like, oh no, never mind. It's too late. I hate that. Just talk. I loved Whoopi for being so clear about, I just want you to tell me what you believe in, what you want for this country, and fuck all these culture wars. I loved Sarah in pointing out the absurdity of focusing on trans people, which are a tiny, tiny portion of the country, and singling them out for ridicule, abuse, and to make laws against them. Trans people have existed forever. They were using the bathrooms long before anybody decided it was a bad idea. And it was only Republicans who decided it was a bad idea because they needed something to distract from the fact that they're fucking everyone else. Blame them. Blame those weirdos. It's so transparent. It's so disgusting to see the electorate fall for this crap. And one of them, I think it was Amy Alyssa Fairfield Griffin, who said the MAGA people are the MAGA people, the Trump people are the Trump people. Maybe, oh no, I don't know. Maybe somebody else said it, but it's like you're never gonna reach them. You can't reach them. They are down the rabbit hole. They were like that before Trump. Now they're just emboldened because of him. Nobody should be worried about them, concerned about them, pandering to them. If you want to actually govern in this country, you need to actually show policy and what you need, what you want to get accomplished. Fuck all that MAGA bullshit. It has been hamstringing our uh, our elections and our government for decades. When it was called PC, now it's called woke, whatever, they hated all of it because they just wanted to hate the people that they want to hate. There's less of them now than there were before. So why there's more pandering to them now than there was before is beyond me, other than the fact that they're dangerous and armed. I loved this debate on today's program because they all got passionate about things and they all agreed and disagreed. They all took their turns talking without it being like, I talk now. Okay, you talk now. It was an actual debate. Like, it was an actual discussion. I'm going to say that. It wasn't a debate because debates have rules about who can talk and when they can talk. It was an actual discussion. And that's what this show needs more of. I thought Amy Alyssa Farrah Griffin had plenty of talking time, and for her to get exasperated that she was getting played off, and instead of just finishing her thought while the music was playing, she played victim. And that is just quintessential bullshit GOP crap. Yes, I just pounded on my desk. Even while her co-hosts were saying, finish your thought, just go for it. Anyway. Then the Golden Bachelor came on, and I will tell you, I did not finish that interview. I turned it off because I do not understand this incessant need to pair up, that you're not complete unless you have a partner. I'm here to tell you, and I need a fucking TED Talk on this. That is bullshit. It doesn't matter gay or straight or any socioeconomic or racial line that you're in. It is everything in culture says you need someone else to complete you. And that's a fucking lie. I know that we talk of the history of marriage and unions. It was about families putting their children together so that they could amass more fortune. Women came with a dowry, and it was like, okay, you've got cows and you've got hills, and let's put the cows and the hills together so we have more cows and hills. Like that was all about wealth building. It wasn't about love or partnership. It was about how can we all most benefit from this. And then it became an industry. And there's it's like a multi-billion-dollar industry in this country alone, about weddings and everything in culture, movies, TV, advertisements, everything is about coupling up and making sure that you found your person. You don't need a person. You can have a bunch of people that fulfill um, uh, uh, not needs, but emotional balances for you. And it can come from multiple places. You don't need one singular person that lives in your house that you have to deal with every day, that is the one thing that you are going to rely on for the rest of your life. That is way too much expectation to put on one person, and it's way too much expectation to put on yourself. it you it's just not necessary. You can lead a fully functioning, healthy, loving life without one specific partner. And I think it's utterly unhealthy that we are forcing everyone to think that that's what they need, that they are not complete until they find someone. Fuck that. Go to therapy, figure out how to be complete by yourself. And then if you find someone who compliments you, sure, couple up. But in the meantime, gather all those people in your life, right? That um that you know, that make you feel good, that challenge you, that that provide an emotional outlet, that you can provide an emotional outlet for. It doesn't need to be one. And you can procreate and you can have sex and it's all fine. Everything's fine. Just get to self sufficient first, then, if you want to find a partner, go for it. But looking for a partner to complete you is a recipe for disaster, and it's where most of these relationships in the world, at least in the Western world, start from. It's just dumb. Okay, so that's my rant for today. Republican debate, dumb. And I love the Bachelorette franchise. I watch it all the time. I don't believe in guilty pleasures because I feel like you should just sort of own what you watch. And I'm not, but it's the one thing that I'm not proud of that I watch is the Bachelor franchise. But I'm not watching the Golden Bachelor. I'm just not. I don't. I don't need to see that. Um, I. It's funny to me to watch the crazy young people because they're crazy, and that's kind of the fun of it. Um, to see the sort of trappings of youth and be like, hey, you're gonna learn something. These people should already know better, and I'm not into it. Um, but anyway, yeah. Do you know you? And then do everything else.